Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Hey, my friends, here we are once again to sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Fantastic, baby. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Ooh, this is an ass kicker beer. Now, I was lucky enough to have this on tap during a tap takeover here in Cleveland. That was about 2 years ago, I guess. But, a good beer sticks in your memory, and this one certainly does. This is from the Floyds Brewing Company. Now, they're located in Munster, Indiana, and this is the Necron 99. Very interesting style. It's described as an IPA, but then in the same breath, they say it's a Scotch style ale. Things that make you go. Checks in at 7.3% alcohol by volume, and the IBUs are 61. Now, this was brewed a while ago. This beer's about 5 months old, but I'll tell you one thing that I didn't tell you before. It's barrel aged. So, hey, yeah, it's barrel aged in Scotch, Scotch whiskey barrels. So, I don't smell anything right there, but let's see. I'm going to pour it in this special glass here. It's a tulip glass. So we're going to have to be real careful how we pour it because it'll build up head real quick if you're not careful. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Excuse me. Yeah, you can pick up the Scotch in there. Yeah, no doubt about it, baby. It has some wonderful tropical fruit aromas too. I remember the first time I had this, I said, "Wow, that thing smells fruity." And then when I drank it, I said, "Oh, wee, baby." Matter of fact, let me drink it right now. Let's drink this. Let's thank the brewers there at Floyds Brewery, and I'm going to say cheers to them and cheers to you, no doubt. And the reason I drank this now is because pouring more beer in here will only increase the amount of head. It'll really build it up to like a 4-inch head. And I just don't want to drink through that, so I'm going to drink through it right here. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. You can definitely pick up the alcohol in there, although I'm not going to describe it as boozy. Because this beer does have a little bit of time on it, the aromas that I remember from having this beer on tap, and these aromas aren't quite as pungent. The fresher this beer is, the better, because those tropical fruits, the aromas and flavors will fade over time. And I don't think this was ever designed as an IPA because it was never a dry, bitter finish on here, and this one isn't either. But all the tropical fruits and the Scotch blend in together, and man, it's a kick-ass beer. You'll want to drink this in small doses because you want to get all that lovely flavor. Now you'll see what I mean about this head. You see it's kind of taken off there, and I got to set it down because I don't want it to spill over. But even though this beer has some time on it, it's still very good. But what I would recommend is if you pick this up, drink it as fresh as possible. The Necron 99 from Floyds Brewing out of Munster, Indiana. It's a real ass kicker beer, and you will like it. And I'm definitely going to give it 5 stars. It's a solid gold beer, man. And look at the beauty of that beer. Look at it. Oh, look at that thing. Beautiful, lovely color, man. It's like a medium gold. I don't know if I said that before. Very lively, carbonated, and an off-white head, man. This is a great beer to look at, but even better to drink. Yeah, see, I don't like drinking through 4 inches of foam, so I'm going to let that die down before I drink it. I'm going to run out of here, but I'm going to tell you, my friends, life is short. Let's be happy. Let's drink good craft beer. Don't waste your time on that nonsense from those other companies. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing Clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.